All right, guys. So I've been getting so many questions on how do I reach big creators? How do I land people with a lot of followers if I'm still a beginner, right? So today I'm gonna show you guys exactly how you can outreach to big creators so you can make $10,000 per month from one client. Yes, it's possible. I've done it. A bunch of other guys have done it. But the most impossible thing for most of you guys right now is landing these creators, right? They have big followers. It's like hard to reach them. It's impossible. So in this video, I'm gonna show you guys exactly how we find them, number one, how we outreach to them to make sure they actually reply. And if you check most of our guys I'm gonna show you right now, they all started from nothing and they were able to book really big creators. I typically charge for this, we used to charge for this, and I did not want to share this information, but a bunch of people spammed me after my last video and told me, yo, you have to make this video. So here we are, right? Now, this is why you probably must watch this video, right? If you're an agency owner, you're a consultant, basically you're just tired of like these low-paying clients, they leave your business, you have to run ads for them, and you're targeting the same leads as everyone else, then you just don't want to be in that situation. You don't want to be like every other agency in the world. And that's why we work with big creators, right? They have a lot of traffic, and once you set up their systems, they're not going to want to leave you, and they're not going to want to go to anyone else because you're the only person who has made them money. Now, how do I actually know what I'm talking about, and do I have proof of any of what I'm even talking about? Sway landed a deal with a creator with 4 million followers. Travis, from a total beginner, he has no traffic. His Instagram is like 36 followers. He landed a creator with over 100K followers. Max, 108K followers. Adrian is in the French market. He never knew about growth operating, whatever you want to call it. 36K followers. And Cam, legit a couple months in, 189K follower, a creator directly, right? So now who am I to even listen to or even actually consider what I'm talking about? Well, before I was running a content agency, right? I ran 2 other agencies, flopped, right? I was like most of you guys, content agency, I was delivering one single service to people that had no traffic, right? No following, and it was the biggest headache ever because you try to make them go viral, but it's pretty much impossible. Or you try to deliver any type of service, but because you have no traffic, it's impossible to actually make any type of money. Or if it is, it's just really hard. So that's where we go after big creators, right? And after 1 year, I had a content client, and I think he had a bit of a following. He made 15K in a day with his newsletter. So I was like, all right, I need to get into info products, right? And now at this point, we've scaled 4 businesses to $1 million run rates, right? Generate over $5 million in client sales in the last year and a half. And I've scaled my very own growth partner agency past to 55K a month. And I've helped a dozen guys scale past 20K a month. And we've probably booked over 10,000 sales appointments for our portfolio clients at this point. Now, if you want to know how to go from a complete retard, right? College dropout to live the life that I live right now. This is amazing clickbait, by the way. But my point here is that you don't need to be crazy smart or anything to land these guys. You actually don't. You just need to be smarter than them. And this is the most important thing I tell a lot of you guys, right? This is why we have like certifications within the group, is because if you can show you're just smarter than the person you're selling to, then you can sell them. And a lot of these creators are not that smart, or they are smart, but they're good at making content, or they're good at talking about the subject that they're actually smart on, sell people on, right? So with that being said, basically anyone can capitalize on this $200 billion like value creator market. So if you're someone who just wants to make 20K a month while working with like maximum like 2 clients, or you're basically just tired of charging low ticket, and your clients leave you after a couple months, well, you need to watch this video so you can actually land big creator clients. So before we dive actually deeper into this, imagine this, right? Imagine you never have to waste countless hours spamming cold outreach just for your messages to be left unseen, or even worse, getting the no thanks, right? So instead, imagine that you were able to increase your response rate by at least 15-20%. You book 3 times the amount of sales calls that you're currently booking every single week, with qualified creators that are going to work with you and pay you at least $10,000 per month minimum, right? So by leveraging this outreach strategy, right, that nobody else is talking about, which is 100% possible, I can confidently say that because we've seen it work time and time again, right, that you will literally get results. But first, oh my God, what am I saying? We have to address, right, why your outreach is not working in the first place. So here's why it's not working, all right? There's 3 reasons. number one, it just typically isn't good enough, right? It's just not good of, or you're going on channels where everyone is doing the same thing. So if you're outreaching everyone on Instagram, well, everyone's on IG already. We have clients that get too many DMs off of that, right? That's why some of our guys DM on LinkedIn, Discord, right? We might find people on WAP, right? Which is a bit different, but outreach can get hard, right? And we see this time and time and time again, because it's just like you're outreaching like everyone else in the same place as everyone else, and it's impossible. They're just not going to trust you. And the other thing, right? Quick newsflash: you have no results, right? And everyone was always telling me, "Oh, I have no results. How do I land anyone? I have no results. What am I even going to do? How is it even possible?" Well, the way you get a better response rate is you need to focus on a better outreach message, a better channel to outreach, and you need to have case studies, right? So before I get into showing you guys this real quick, what we do with the people that work with us one-on-one is that you guys get certified, right? So we certify you as actually a consultant that can work with us and actually be good. And once that actually happens, you can leverage our results, right? I can explain that a bit further later. For now, let's talk about the fundamentals of writing good outreach messages, right? Number one, to get good actual response, well, it's just like an ad, right? You're basically testing like running ads, but it's with your copy. So the first thing that matters is attention, right? So you need to be very direct with your offer. You need to have social proof. The second thing is, once they're interested, you pique their interest by leveraging your mechanism. You then talk to their desires, just put them basically in the message, and you want to interest them to book a call, right? And then you pitch the call. So this is the exact 4-step formula. For all of you guys who want this lucid, you can actually DM me the word lucid and I'll send it to you, or DM me the word coach, whatever you want to DM me, any keyword, right? This is a process. Screenshot it, right? Click it up in your head. So a good example to this is, for example, hey, name, if I were to help you add an additional $83K per month to your business over the next 120 days on autopilot, would you be interested in hearing more? Recently added X amount for X name within X amount of days, right? Second thing could be, if they like it, perfect name, I have some free time tomorrow at X time. Does that time work for a quick demo call to discuss in further detail the system we've been using that's allowed our clients to add X amount per month to their business? So this is probably one of the best things you want to do, right? This is the exact thing we use, and this is some messages that guys that used to land big deals. Now, do it. It's going to get saturated very soon, but we'll have some other schemes, so it doesn't really matter. So now is about finding the right channel to outreach to. To find the right channel, for starters, if you're solely just relying on Instagram outreach, you're just shooting yourself in the foot. So creators, they're constantly being spammed with cold DMs, right? Or other agency owners scale their business, other channels you want to figure out, the creator in question has to at least have a good amount of traffic. So this could be via email, Discord, even coaching communities, right? School groups, Facebook groups. Now, the thing you want to do is whichever creator you have, you need to go where everyone is going to go, but no one is thinking about. So for example, when we wanted to land creators, they'd be on Instagram. So what we do is we go to Discord and we DM their moderators. We chat up the moderators and maybe pay the moderator $50 or $100 to actually land someone. Now, I'm not going to write this on here because I don't want too many people to actually know, but everyone is just doing social media outreach. And what you can do is do emails, right? So this is exactly how Drake closed basically 3 clients with like 2 million followers total. You can do coaching programs, right? So Max basically just closed a coach with 100K followers. Or you can do Discord and school communities. We close our first client through Discord. And the final one is consulting and networking call. So, for example, John here, Sue, he closed a client with 4 million followers to a networking call. So if you have someone that you might know close to you, right, pay them $50. Hop on a call with them. $50, $100 for the hour. That person might make you 40, 50K in the longer term, right? So this is a sauce. I'm going to have to go deeper into this, but to actually go deeper into it and give way more of the details, like I said, it might actually just saturate everything too fast, but test it out. Now, finding a high value creator, right? Whenever you're finding someone who's going to make you a lot of money, it needs to be very specific, right? So we spoke about traffic, and then we spoke about product market fit, right? If you're going to partner with someone who doesn't have any product market fit, they're not going to make much money, right? And we want to get paid upfront retainers, and we want to probably get anywhere from 20-50% of their business, right? You're probably thinking it's a lot, but to run someone's ads, to place an appointment setter for them, to run their backend systems, and to eventually even upsell them, to be a direct partner, to make it worth it, you need that. And now, the main thing is because we want those clients to be worth it, right? And the other thing you want them to have is to have at least 10, 50K followers. You don't want to go anything lower than that. That's the minimum. If you can land bigger than that, then you're really, really chilling, right? Product market fit, product audience fit. And if you're going to build an infrastructure for someone, it needs to be worth it, right? So, all right, let's look at the different type of creators that actually exist. The different product creators, right? So the bad creators, they have no following, no demand from audience, right? They're lacking an offer that people actually want. They're lacking any case studies. The good creator has a following of 10 to 50K, hasn't made much money from an audience below 15K per month, right? And he has a product people want and has case studies. Now we talk about build and release, which is getting more famous. The bad creator has no money to pay for an offer, right? Bad offer product, zero advertising budget, zero content. The good creator who wants to do a build and release, who's ready to maybe grow an audience, he has money to pay for the offer, good offer and product, and at least 14 reels and some advertising budget, right? So this is what you want to look for when you have a growth partner client that you want to just take on completely, or someone that you just want to offer, build and release, and just move on to the next, right? So to basically summarize, the most important things here are these two things, right? You need to craft a good outreach message. So just leverage the fundamentals of copywriting to stand out from your competitors, and screenshot that part I showed you earlier, right? It's basically how it works. It doesn't get much more complicated than that. Well, it does, but if you want the sauce, I'll let you know. Next, you just need to know how to find good creators that are just perfect fit for your offer. And finally, you just want to outreach to via like unconventional methods. And that's how it works, because we're in a space where, guys, you need one creator and you're done. Because one creator knows a bunch of other creators. We just booked a call with someone that has 230K followers, and it was just a referral from one of our clients, right? After you get one creator, you never have to fight for anyone ever again. And so obviously email, Discord, coaching programs, etc. So to basically final it, if you want to copy and paste our system, you want to scale your own growth partner business, we're reopening basically our mentorship and everything. I mentioned in the other one, but we did get a decent people who reached out, but I had to cancel a good amount of calls. Like I said, guys, this is not for just anyone. If you have like no previous skills, if you haven't even tested anything, if you haven't been consistent at anything, it's not going to work. Like, this is not a money-making, very quick scheme and all that. It's not how it works. You need to be either somewhat disciplined, and you need to understand that when you work with these people, they're going to give you coaches. Like, I've referred a bunch of coaches to the guys on the group, and you guys need to be on your actual shit, right? This is why we can actually guarantee you a creator that could be worth like 10K per month in 90 days or less. And you won't have to send a bunch of cold DMs, because you will be certified by us, right? Being under Growthify and the Growth Accelerator, we certify, make sure you guys are actually good enough to actually be on these creators and to get you them. And if you do that, we allow you to actually use our slides and our case studies, right? Because we work directly with you one-on-one, and you literally use the exact service delivery process that we use. So if you want to do that, you can book in right below with me. And I'm going to say it again. Book in if you're 100% sure of yourself. You have some previous skills. It could be back-end ops. It could be a bit of copywriting. It could be being a setter, a closer. Some type of skill that makes you qualified to actually be able to take on a client really fast and do it really well. So if you guys want access to this doc too, by the way, just DM me the word Lucid on IG or Twitter. Or if you guys have any other questions based off everything I showed you today, if you need more proof, anything like that, just let me know. Like I said, just comment questions like usual. Last time I got like 30 comments, and I've answered every single one of them. And yeah, subscribe, because we're about to get to 400 subs right now. If you already hit it, cool. The goal is to get to 1K subs. So yeah, any questions you guys got, DM me. I got a bunch of questions on this, so I made the video. Whatever you guys want, that's what we're here for. See you guys.